With just 11 days to go until the first votes are cast in the 2016 municipal elections, the Electoral Commission is pleased to report that all logistic preparations are on track for this highly anticipated elections. In respect of special votes, the Electoral Commission has received over 740,000 applications for special votes in the 2016 municipal elections. This is more than 3 times the number of special votes received in 2011 in a similar election, and nearly twice that number as received in the 2014 national and provincial elections. Of the 741,720 applications received, 719,225 were approved. This includes 315,597 special vote applications, representing 44% for home visits, and 403,628 applications for special votes to be cast at the voting stations. This is 56%. Special votes will be cast on the 1st and the 2nd of August 2016. Election officials will visit the addresses provided by voters who applied for home visits, while those who applied to cast a special vote at the voting stations must do so between 8 a.m. and 5 p.m. On Monday, the 1st of August, and Tuesday, the 2nd of August. You will notice that these special voting times are different from the voting hours that the Commission has determined for these elections, which will be 7 a.m. to 7 p.m. on election day. A voter whose application for a special vote was approved, but who for whatever reason was unable to cast a special vote may still cast a special ballot at the voting station on election day. The Electoral Commission notes that the increase in the applications for special votes is an encouraging sign of significant voter interest in the 2016 municipal elections. But it's also a reflection of the simplification and accessibility of the application process, which for the first time allowed voters to apply online and via SMS. Over 95,000 applications, representing approximately 13% of the special votes applications, were received online, and over 208,000 were received via SMS. This is 28%. In respect of Tlokwe, we are pleased to report that at a meeting yesterday of the Party Liaison Committee held in Tlokwe, arrangements were reached, or understanding was reached with all parties and candidates on the steps taken by the Electoral Commission to obtain addresses for voters as per the Constitutional Court judgment that was handed down on the 14th of June 2016. With the cooperation of various parties and candidates, the elections in Tlokwe, and the new municipality there, you would know, it's called NW405, and includes Tlokwe as we know it today, as well as Ventersdorp. Now, in this new municipality, we are confident that elections will now proceed smoothly as planned on 3 August 2016. During yesterday's PLC meeting, we gave parties the breakdown of the extraordinary efforts we have gone to in order to capture addresses for all voters in this municipality. These included opening voting stations over 2 additional weekends to give registered voters a chance to provide their addresses. We also made over 11,000 calls to voters to obtain addresses or to remind them to visit their voting stations in these areas. We even used loud hailers on the back of vans and trucks to drive around voting districts in Tlokwe accompanied by field workers to promote the need for addresses. When we began our initiatives, out of a total of 116,321 voters in this new municipality out of that 116,321, 21,515 of them did not have addresses. Since then, we have managed to collect 18,401 addresses. We now have addresses for 86% of the voters in Tlokwe. The Electoral Commission wishes to thank the following institutions who assisted in the collection of addresses. And these are Telkom, the Department of Home Affairs, Statistics South Africa, the Department of Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs, the South African the South African Social Security Agency, and the Tlokwe municipality for availing data to the Electoral Commission. There have been many other partners that have walked this journey with us, and to all of them, we are very grateful. We also want to thank all the voters who participated and responded to our calls to come forward and give us their addresses or sufficient particularities. In respect of the printing of the ballot paper, the printing of this ballot is in full swing. This is one of the most complex logistics exercises for any election. We have to make sure that the correct ballot in these elections go to the correct voting stations. We are approximately halfway through the printing process and distributing of the approximately 73 million ballot papers that we need in this election. A comprehensive quality assurance plan is in place at all the contracted printing works to ensure that correctness and the security of ballot papers during this production process is not missed.